EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Space City, Houston, Texas, and NRG Stadium. About ready to get this one started. Amy Fairbairn ready to kick it off. And off we go from Houston. A good return as he takes it across the 30. To throw right away is Stafford. That's into the hands of the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. The NFL's 3rd leading rusher a season ago, it's Kyren Williams. And he'll be close to a first down, a gain of a couple as they mark him just short. They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard. On play action, it's Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua, complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success, and that's what we saw here.
And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll go again with Williams. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down. Third and 6. From the gun, here's Stafford. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the Rams are going to be set up. 1st and goal coming up. They'll mark them down at the 6-yard line.
To be a prolific passing offense in this league, you have to be able to both throw the ball from the pocket and you have to be able to operate and convert on 3rd downs. And they've really done both at a high level on this drive. And to no surprise, they find themselves 1st and goal.
This one caught at the 4.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Stafford now on 2nd down. Over the top, he's got it. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, L.A. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Man acquired by trade in the offseason, it's Joe Mixon. And this play's going nowhere, taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down, Stroud. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
Stroud connects with Collins, and it's a 1st down for Houston.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
Really nice job there by the defense defending the middle of the field. That is the most valuable real estate on the field. They know every single offense is trying to attack the defense between the hashes, so give credit. They took away all the throwing lanes, and that ball falls incomplete.
And they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. 1st down for Houston.
I think this is something we're going to continue to see today, Mike, as this game goes along. They're going to make the defense make a decision. Do you want to account for the running back, or do you want to account for the quarterback? In this case, they choose the running back, and the quarterback makes them pay by picking up the 1st down.
A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
This one complete to Jordan. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown. You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground, Mike. There was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Again, they'll give it to Mixon. Open space inside the 10. The speed on display. He's in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. Now Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Texans come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This returnable from the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Rams offense ready to get going with their second possession. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Williams. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And more from Houston coming up in a moment. Here's a 2nd and 12. On the give, it's Williams. And that won't help a lot. Manages a yard for that run. 3rd and long coming up. Working out of the gun, Stafford. And that is incomplete.
Timing and trust, critical elements of this quick passing game. If your target and the quarterback are not on the same page, it winds up being an incompletion and a wasted down.
So it's 4th down, punting time. Ethan Evans to do the honor, as he'll come on to punt this one away. Here's King to return. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The Texans offense ready for their second possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
On 2nd down, Stroud. He'll let this go deep for Diggs. And he's got it! What a connection! He's down inside the 5-yard line. It is a big-time play for Houston. The gain is 64.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone, and this is where you have to finish drives.
And he can't get away. Down he goes, back to the 16.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
A 2nd down throw for Stroud. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
3rd and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. They try to work the screen with Mixon.
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
Fairbairn's kick is good. And the Texans will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
You know, I think it's safe to say here, Mike, as this offense leaves the field, they wanted to stay out there and go for it. But I think in this case, the coach is playing the long game. He understands that these 3 points now can end up being very valuable as this game moves along.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. To return, here's Ronnie Rivers. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. Here come the Rams as their offense trots back onto the field. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Stafford. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Cooper Kupp was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think he just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage. We see quarterbacks do that all the time, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
We spent so much time talking about these receivers. How fast do they run, Mike? How high do they jump? But so often, the guys that have the most success in the NFL, it's the mental part of the game that allows them to create separation, find soft spots in the defense, attack defenders. It's exactly what he's able to do here, and really nice connection.
Nakua snags it over the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
You can see this connection is just starting really to pick up. They're seeing the game through the same set of eyes, and that is the job of the receiver. What is my quarterback expecting from me? Where does he want me? Be there on time, and it leads to big gains like this.
Has some room inside the 30. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. What a run by Williams. 36 yards.
There's a combination of footwork and vision, his ability to kind of weave through traffic and understand where the holes were. It's a really nice job working through some bodies and picking up a big gain.
A shotgun snap to Stafford. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
A give, and here comes Williams. And the defense stiffening here. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, that's all. 3rd and goal coming up.
So on 2nd down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on 3rd and goal, I don't think you have any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Now Stafford on 3rd and goal. He'll get this out quickly to his left. And the drive stalls out as he's brought down. And the field goal unit likely to come on here on 4th and goal. McCarty's kick is good. And the Rams will level the score at 10 apiece.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
So the field goal ties things up, and we're back at it as this kicks away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They'll see if they can go about breaking our tie. We're all even at 10 as this drive begins, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That one incomplete. They can't hook up there, and that incompletion takes us to the 2-minute warning.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Third and 5. To throw is Stroud. That ball is caught on the sideline and both feet inbounds. A big 3rd down pickup for a 1st down. That's a gain of 18 yards.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds. Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. He'll try to use that size to push forward, but it's not going to work. Defense strong up front. They're going to get him down behind the line of scrimmage.
This is a guy that we're used to seeing make a lot of his plays in the back end, Mike, kind of patrolling that center field safety position, but this time he recognized that play up at the line of scrimmage, and he blows it up for a loss. And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground in line, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
So 4th down, and it's the former Chief, Tommy Townsend, to punt for Houston. Tutu Atwell goes back to return it. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. The Rams offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this 1st half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Throw right side, hauled in by Cup. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down.
These are the type of plays that drive a coach crazy in the film room, and you have to learn as a quarterback to avoid. You can take some chances. You can push the ball downfield, but not only to pick up a couple yards. You got to pick your chances of when you want to be aggressive, and you got to make sure you make better decisions going forward.
This one is caught by Robinson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Could not ask for more from that 1st half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. Low-scoring game, all tied. Third quarter, and a touchdown here could go a long way. See if they can get it on this drive. 1st and 10. To throw, it's Stroud. That's caught right side, the tight end Schultz. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a 1st down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can draw up all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Throwing from the pistol, Stroud. A short throw pulled in by Schultz. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's a give to Mixon. And a good tackle out wide. Will hold him to a gain of just 3. Second and 7. Now Stroud. To the left side, caught by Schultz. That's catch 3 just on this drop. And it gets his team a 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
On play action, Stroud, and the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
When you can bring cornerbacks on pressure, man, that changes everything for the defensive play caller. Offenses spend all week worrying about linebackers, defensive linemen. How are they going to protect the quarterback? But when you can time up a secondary pressure like this, man, oftentimes there's no answer for it.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Texans going to take the lead. It's now 13-10.
Job number 1 on this drive, find a way to get the lead. They, of course, would have loved to score a touchdown, Mike. But 3 points here, that's a pretty good consolation prize as it moves them out in front.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. The Rams offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. He'll get about 2. Christian Harris there on the stop. Second down, it's Stafford. That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll fake the handoff now, Stafford. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. Injured player after the play, and that's Matthew Stafford, who is banged up. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Rams punting unit coming out. He's on for the 2nd time. He'll try to get something inside the 10. That's going to be out of bounds. Well judged and spotted right at the 10-yard line. The Texans offense ready to get back at it. They'll have a long field ahead of them as they start 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Trying the right side. Taken in by Collins. And he's taken down up past the 35. How about 28 yards on the first play of the drive? 1st down picked up.
Well, any fear they might have had that they'd come out of the halftime break flat has completely gone out the window. Immediately back in the attack mode, continuing to take the fight to the defense. They're not content, Mike, here, just having the lead. They're looking to extend it. A couple more plays like that, they're going to find themselves in scoring territory here very quickly.
And he'll get forward for a couple. It's 2nd down. They'll go right back to Mixon. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. From the gun, here's Stroud. He'll get this one complete to Brown. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Texans 1st down.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's a 2nd and 6. Stroud to throw. He's got it at the 7. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here with Mixon. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
And so after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn to kick it up. From the 6, here comes a return. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Rams offense ready to see what they can do. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Garoppolo. That finds Nakua along the sideline. 17 yards that time to number 17.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the 2nd half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
A 1st down throw for Garoppolo. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Jimmy G now on 2nd down. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. 15 yards through the air. Good for a Rams 1st down.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Good start there. Early completion, but now they've got to get across midfield and go. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Now a 2nd down throw for Garoppolo. That one on target to Cup. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down. Now a 3rd and 2. They'll stick to the ground. And he's not going to get the 1st down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
Just feels like this has been the story of the day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going on the ground. And a big reason they find themselves trailing and another loss of yards.
This one has plenty of leg. And it is good. And they are indeed back within 1 score.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, You don't feel very good about coming away with field goals, but in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
So the field goal makes it a one-score game here in the fourth quarter as they kick it away. The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Texans offense about ready to take over once more. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin on the ground, and here's Mixon. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Stroud gonna set up to throw. Open man left side is Brown. He's got it. A gain of 16 on that pass play. 1st down for Houston.
It's pretty evident, Mike, when a quarterback and his wide receiver are operating on the exact same page. The anticipation, the timing, the accuracy of both the route and the ball. And when they're working together like this, that's the definition of teach tape.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another 1st down.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up 1st downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
A tight end in motion now. They will not get this one off. It'll be a delay of game. On 1st down, they keep it on the ground, and they keep it with Mixon. And this defense not allowing much there. They'll stop him at the 45. So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. On the ground, it's Mixon. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. On 3rd down, here's a run by Mixon. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. So now it's Kaimi Fairbairn in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Fairbairn, after making the field goal, heads back out to kick this one away. This returnable with Rivers. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The visitors' offense ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 13 yards on that pass play. First down, L.A.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverages, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand. All right, so there's really three areas that a modern NFL running back has to excel at. Number one, the traditional handoffs. Yes, you have to operate out of the backfield like a traditional running back. Number two, you have to be excellent and reliable in pass protection, and maybe bigger than all of them, you have to be at least serviceable out of the backfield in the passing game.
A pickup there of 19 yards. Good for a Rams first down. Jimmy G working from the gun here. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Garoppolo. He finds Cup along the out route. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. They'll need to score and do it quickly. Still one timeout left. Final minute, 1st and 10. Here's Garoppolo. He'll get this complete. It's Cup again.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
They come up for 2nd and 2. Now Garoppolo. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
With one timeout remaining, all they can really do here is try to recover an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick. Not much of a chance.
Stroud down to a knee. And that should put the finishing touches on this one. The home team's offense ready to get back to work. have a short field, looking to build on the lead. Second and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So it's a win here for the Texans. They proved much the best in this one. Get a solid performance in all three phases of the game and ride that to victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans as we say so long from Houston.